Chapter 15 is acid and bases. This is very, easy chapter, but little bit advanced. You whatever you study in high school, it is little bit advanced. The theory you have already studied, definitions, acid and base, Hal and Sada, and acid and base, and many things, right? I have to explain to you. 15.1 acid and bases. So this is Bronsted acid and Bronsted base. You study, I think, in high school Arrhenius theory, right? What is Arrhenius theory? Arrhenius theory, in which any acid, if you put into water, they will provide H plus. Any base, if you put into water, they provide OH minus. This is Arrhenius theory. H plus is coming from an acid and OH minus coming from the base. So if any compound you see in the book or anywhere written with H, you just directly say, sir, this is an acid. If you see that there is a OH link with that compound, you can say this is base. This is a preliminary definition of acid and base. The second definition is Bronsted acid and base. And general definition about an acid and base is, acid is a sour in taste, right? Sour in taste. Just like vinegar, you have done last time the practical. Vinegar, its taste is to what? Acetic acid, little bit sour. Citrus acid, citrus fruit, right? That contains citric acid. Just like the lemon you have, all right? So lemon, orange, these all have, this is acid, citric acid. And also the green chili, that also have vitamin C and citric acid. It reacts with certain metal to produce hydrogen gas. This is a general property. The question may be asked in the exam, multiple choice question. If any acid react with any metal, so always hydrogen gas produce. Just like this is example I will give you here. Any metal, you will take sodium, okay, react with any acid, certain metal react with certain metal, okay. So hydrogen chloride, this is an acid. If you add this one, then you will see sodium chloride is formed plus hydrogen gas evolved. So this is a general property, you should know that. React with any carbonate. Whenever carbonate is there and bicarbonate is there, so you will take any metal. I will take, okay, magnesium. React with carbonate, H2CO3, carbonate, or bicarbonate. Bicarbonate, just you will write HCO3 minus, right? Sodium bicarbonate, like this. So you will get carbon dioxide. This is the characteristic property of acid. This is carbonic carbonate, carbonate and bicarbonate. So actually I have written carbonic acid. Generally the carbonate is written here. Just you remove this and we will write here carbonate. So carbonate is this 2 minus, right? Carbonate, because 2H is removed. So you can also write carbonate. Even carbonic acid, if you will write, doesn't matter. So this is magnesium carbonate is formed, and plus hydrogen gas removed, right? Because it contains H2 here, as I removed H2 is there because this 2 minus means H2. And bicarbonate, if you write here H2CO3, 1 minus, because one hydrogen is here. So you will also get same compound, magnesium carbonate plus hydrogen gas. So you can balance it later. So this is the general property of acid. So remember, please, this should be a multiple choice question. Any answer will be, you can write. Base, it is a bitter taste. Base, you cannot taste it because it feels slippery. Many soaps contain sabun, contain bases. The sabun is formed from the base. The sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. So these sabun contain bases. That's why it is slippery. Now, Bronsted acid and Bronsted base, how to define? Because this Bronsted acid just based on proton donor, only proton donor and proton acceptor. What is proton? H plus, we call it proton, right? Just you have to play the game which H plus only. If any chemical, any compound receiving H plus, that is base. If any compound giving H plus, that is an acid. Proton donor. Proton donor means remove H plus. Proton acceptor means addition of H plus, right? Look at this example. NH3 and water. So this, how to define, suppose this reaction is giving. So on the basis of this reaction, you can identify which one is acid, which one is base. An acid and base, you always decide from left hand side, and conjugate acid and base, you decide from right hand side. I will explain this. So look at here how this NH4 is formed. There is a one extra hydrogen. So this is only 3 here. This is 4. So it means this ammonia received 1 H plus from water. That's why this become NH4. Right? And this release H plus. So now this become, if one H plus is gone from here, now this become O minus. One hydrogen is released. Okay. So this we can say that either minus H plus, it means it donate, and plus H plus, it means it accepted. So according to the definition, proton donor, proton release, that is an acid. Right? And proton acceptor, that is base. So here just tell me which one is proton acceptor, which one is proton donor. First.
H2O is the proton donor.
H2O is the proton donor. So this is acid or base?
It's acid.
Okay. And ammonia is proton acceptor. So now this is base. Right? So now you decided. And now how you decide the right hand side? This is just like your kids on the right hand side, and on the left hand side is your parent, mother and father, right? So you can look at the similarities. Which one looks like similar? Means that ammonium looks like similar face as your father, and OH minus has the same face as your mother or your father, just like water. So we can compare it. It means that the OH minus cannot coming from NH3. OH minus coming from water. Looks like same. NH4 is coming from NH3, not from water. So these are on the right hand side. These are conjugate acid and conjugate base. All right, because this is, if this is base, so automatically NH4 is conjugate acid, opposite. And now this is conjugate base because water is an acid. So remember that conjugate always opposite to their parents. So once you decide your parent, suppose your parent is acid, so your conjugate will be base. If your parent is base, your conjugate will be acid. This conjugation, only the difference between one H plus. You can decide only the difference between conjugate acid and conjugate base, only one H difference. NH3 and one H is extra here, that is conjugate acid. H2O, there is a 2H, but one H is less, OH minus. So there is a less H plus, that always consider as a base. This is also, see, H plus is less, one H is less. And H is high, that is an acid. And look at here, H is high, that is an acid. So you understand now what is acid and base and what is conjugate acid and conjugate base. Who will explain? Just tell me now.
The conjugate acid and base are the right side. Okay, it can be right side or left side. That look like an acid or base. So, that's
similar to that.
Yes.
But the difference is what? Difference of one
proton.
One proton. That's okay. You cannot say that NH4 is a conjugate acid of water. No, it's not similar. NH4 is similar to NH3. One hydrogen, one nitrogen, one oxygen, one hydrogen. It looks like water. So this is the way how to identify which one is base and what is their conjugate, and which one is acid and what is their conjugate. So conjugate always opposite. Suppose I will write here acid gives you conjugate base and base will give you conjugate acid. Write down that in your notebook, please. All right, now identify the conjugate acid-base pair in the reaction between ammonia and hydrofluoric acid in aqueous solution. Tell me now, come on, fast. Which one is acid, which one is base?
Ammonia is the acid.
Because you don't think that and immediate you answer it and your answer is wrong. What are you talking here? Where is the proton in ammonia? Wallahi, what are you doing? Just you have done before. Now ammonia is a base and now you are telling ammonia is an acid. What do you study here now? Tell me now. Please save in your mind, then you tell the answer, please. Ammonia is a base? Ammonia is an acid? Ammonia is a proton donor. Here is HF. This is proton here, okay? This HF, because of F minus and H here, this is an acid, hydrofluoric acid. It is written here, hydrofluoric acid. And ammonia is here. Ammonia is a base. Okay, look at here, the same thing. NH4 is formed. It means that is conjugate. F minus is formed. It's coming from HF. So this HF, what happened? This one H removed to this. So this is proton acceptor. proton acceptor. So this is base. This is proton donor. This is acid. Now this is ammonia. So from this ammonia you will get this. From HF you will get this. These are conjugates. Conjugate, this is, if this is base, so this is an acid. If this is an acid, so this is base. Conjugate. Conjugate means is coming from their parents. Difference is only one H plus. Is there any question now? Other student, please. Is it clear or should I explain again? Simple acid and base. Proton donor is an acid. Proton acceptor is base. You can decide, suppose if you don't know that, on the left hand side, which one acid, which one is base. So you can look the right hand side. Right hand side, you can see, sir, NH4, how the NH4 is formed? Because one H is extra. It means this extra H plus is giving by HF to the NH3. That's why NH4 is formed. So you can decide, oh yeah, HF is a proton donor. That's why NH3 accepts the proton from HF. So it is proton acceptor. Is it clear or not? Hello?
Yes, teacher, clear.
Yes, clear, teacher.
Okay. Suppose I will take another example here. H2O plus H2O, H3O plus OH minus. Tell me now, which one is acid and which one is base on the left hand side? How you decide?
On the left side, the first H2O is the base.
I can say it is an acid. Then how you decide?
Because it's
Okay, so you can justify because it accepts one proton from here, so this become H3O, right? So it is accept, so this is base, right? It donate, this is an acid.
and the right side is the opposite.
After donation, then this is formed, right? So this is their conjugate. This is the conjugate. This is base. So this is base. So their conjugate and acid. And this is acid. So their conjugate base. Right? And also write one point, please. The positive species, write down there, positive species are acids and negative species are base. Just remember that. If you find any positive wherever is written, you can say, sir, this is an acid, and the negative, this is a base. It's simple general definition of acid and base. Did you write?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Now, acid base property of water. I already explained this one, right? See, H2O, then H2O, then H3O plus and OH minus. This I already explained this one. This one is acid, one is base, right? So we can write here because it donates. It donates, so this is an acid. It accept, this is a base, right? Okay, now this H plus is getting, so this becomes 3. So now 3H is here, and this one lone prophylacton react with this. This is general chemistry, so don't worry about that. It contains the positive species here. This is the negative species here. This is conjugate base of acid. Conjugate base of acid. Acid means water. Take any one of them because both are water. And this is conjugate acid, because this is positive species, right? Conjugate acid. It is written here, conjugate acid, right? And this is conjugate base. This is also, you can see that in terms. So this is an acid, this is base, this is conjugate acid, this is base. Clear this one? Is only
clear.
one H difference. So you should know that only one H difference you will find sometime. Multiple choice question answer is there. There are 4 answers, and you have to look which answer is correct. Any species which has the difference of only one H plus, you can say, sir, this is conjugate acid base pair. So how we write the conjugate acid base pair? So this, I will take this acid H2O, and this is an acid, so its conjugate base is OH minus, so we can write slash OH minus. And second, suppose I will take base, this is water is base, and conjugate acid is H3O plus. So this is we call conjugate acid base pair. You can write like this. Conjugate acid base pair. So this is the way how to write. Ion product of water. And you know that water is a universal constant, you know, solvent and constant also, liquid. If you remember that homogeneous, heterogeneous equilibrium when I taught, so water will be considered as a constant, right? So this water is split into H plus and OH minus. So then we can write the equilibrium constant, right? For this concentration of all, we have to follow here the same thing, you know, law of mass action. The concentration of the product H plus to the raised to the power coefficient and concentration of the OH minus to the raised to the power coefficient and divided by the reactant, that is H, right? So here these are aqueous, right? And this is liquid. And liquid, as I told you, this is constant. So the liquid will be is constant here. We cannot write. So this equilibrium constant, this one multiplied by the water liquid constant, that is equal to Kw. The water constant, we can say that water constant. So water constant, that is this H2O is equal to H and OH, right? So this is concentration of H and OH. So this formula you have to memorize to solve the questions. This is ion product constant. Remember that. Ion product constant. These are called ions. And the product of ions, that is ion product constant, Kw. Alright. So this is the product of the molar concentration of H plus and OH minus ion at a particular temperature. Right? This I already explained you this. It follows that the formula law of mass action. Okay, in chapter 14 you already studied. All right, so now this is at 25 degrees Celsius. This is the formula, and this is the constant Kw value. So it means that how much H plus equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 7, and OH also the same, 1 into 10 to the power minus 7. You have to memorize this. These are the constant value. If you know this value, you can calculate, okay, what is the concentration of H plus, what is the concentration of OH minus, right, if Kw is giving. And these are the solution, how to identify. Any solution, any reaction is giving, and the question will be given, okay, tell me this reaction or this solution is acidic or basic. So you can easily identify if H plus is greater than OH minus, the concentration, that is an acidic. If H plus concentration is less than OH concentration, that is base. And if the concentration both are equal, that is neutral solution. Do you have any example of neutral solution? Neutral acid and base? Yes.
believe
Water.
water.
Water. Yes, water is the neutral. And acid, HCl we can write. Base, we can write NaOH. Or ammonia. No problem. Alright, so this is the just about the ion constant Kw. You should memorize it, right? You should memorize the value. Okay, now this is an example here. Concentration of OH. Concentration of OH minus ion in the certain household ammonia cleaning solution is this one. This concentration of OH minus is giving 0.0025 molar, right? Calculate the concentration of H plus. So you know the formula. This formula, as I told you, this formula, right? So Kw value, you know that this is Kw, and OH minus is giving H plus. You can calculate, right? So H plus equal to 1 into 10 to the minus 14 divided by point. This is 0.0025. Okay, so now you will get how much you get? 1 divided by 0.0025. So you will get 400 into 10 to the power minus 14, right? So you will write in decimal. If you 100 times you less, right? If you write 4.0, so what will be the value here? 10 to the power minus what is the value here? What is the answer? If I put 4.0 here, what will be the here? Come on, this is simple mathematics.
Minus 12.
Hello guys, other student, tell me, is he right or wrong?
Yes, 10 to the power minus 12.
Hello? This is simple mathematics, sir. What is the value? 10 to the power, how much left?
minus 12.
Minus 12. So this is the answer, okay? So this is the case in the OH minus is giving. If suppose H plus is giving 0.0025, suppose, or 35 you can say. So what will be the value of OH minus? You can write down here, and you know the constant Kw is equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 14. So you have to memorize it. So you can calculate OH minus. Okay. pH measurement, right? What actually pH? This is called hydrogen ion concentration. H, hydrogen ion, P, the concentration. So P small always and H capital. Remember that. If you write pH, this is wrong. For hydrogen ion concentration, you should write small p and capital H. Remember that. Don't write like this. This is not correct. Is it clear?
Clear.
Yeah, please note down this in your notebook. Hydrogen ion concentration. How much hydrogen ion concentration means it will indicate acidic or basic, right? Suppose you have the range from 0 to 14. Why this is not a straight line? 0 to 14, right? And in the middle there is a neutral. We can say 7.0, right? So this is from here to here. This is an acidic acid and this is base. Less than 7, pH is less, these are the pH value, right? If less than 7, acid. If pH 7 is neutral. If greater than 7, that is base. So that is also written here. Neutral, if both H plus and OH minus is same, right? That is equal, same value. So that is neutral, pH value. This is neutral. Neutral is written here. Why it is acidic? If it is H plus is greater than OH minus, as I told you, any H plus is greater than this value, it means that is acidic. Acidic means less than 7. This is neutral, 7. If it is less than 7, it means this is an acid. If greater than 7, this is a base. Okay. So pH always, if pH is high, it means pH has high means base, and pH is low means acid. Whenever pH is high, if pH is high, it means H plus is less. If pH is high, it is opposite to that, right? Look at here. pH is greater than 7, that is the base. Okay. So if it is, that is, you can write here. Okay. Suppose you have pH is equal to 1. Okay. pH is equal to 1. So definitely it is less than 7. So it is strong acid. If you have pH is equal to 10. So definitely it is greater than 7. So it is basic. So you can easily identify which one is acid, which one is base. pH for the base is high. Okay. And pH and hydrogen ion concentration will be less. So this is all about the pH calculation. Okay. Now different formula you will write here, please. I will write different formula for pH. I will show you here, and please you will also write down. You can use different formulas. Number 1, Kw equal to the concentration of H plus to the concentration of OH minus. Kw is the product of H plus and the concentration of OH minus. Number 1 formula. Number 2 formula, if you want to calculate H plus concentration, so you can write here OH minus concentration divided by Kw. Write down this formula. This will help you to determine any example, any question. If you have OH minus concentration equal to concentration of H plus divided by Kw. All right. Or you can also write in different way, concentration of H plus equal to concentration of H minus into Kw. Can we write like this? This is wrong. Correct or wrong?
Wrong. It's supposed to be divided, not multiplied.
So, right. So now H plus, this is we already written here. H plus equal to Kw divided by OH minus, right? If OH, Kw, I will write here. If suppose you have OH minus equal to Kw divided by H plus, right? You are not catching it, sir. You please stop me. So this is the way how to write. Number 2, number 3, number 4, pH is equal to negative log hydrogen ion concentration. Number 5, POH for the base equal to negative log hydroxyl ion concentration. Number 6, pH plus POH equal to 14. All right. This is number 6. Number 7, same thing. If you want to calculate pH is equal to 14 minus POH. If you want to calculate POH equal to pH minus 14. So these formula, always you will get in the exam. Any formula can be used, okay? So remember that, please. One is written here, second is this one. This I already explained, pH, this one. And I also written in many formulas, right, which is not here. Okay, so please, you should note down that. Now, concentration of H plus ion in a bottle of table wine. Okay. Wine was, this is the concentration of right after the cork was removed, right? Okay. What generally is telling that, suppose you have the bottle, you remove the cork, and now this is wine inside. Only half of the wine was consumed, just only the half is removed, right, and open it. The other half, after it had been standing open to the air for a month and was found to have the hydrogen ion concentration equal to this. Okay, this is cork here. Then after that, you have, after 1 month, you will find in this bottle, after 1 month, you will find this concentration, right? So which concentration is high?
Before.
I believe
Okay, other student, please tell me which concentration is high.
the right one, teacher. It's,
Huh?
the one on the right, it had time to be more.
Yeah, this is -3, right? -3 is high or -4 is high?
-3 is higher.
-3 is high. This is high. And now this is low. This is in the beginning, right? This is close. When you open it, then it will change. This is open after 1 month. After 1 month. after 1 month, it means that the pH of 1 into 10 minus 3 and pH of this one, the concentration, it is high, right? This concentration means H plus. This concentration means H plus. So you have to determine the pH value for this, and you have to determine the pH value for this. So tell me now, which pH will be less, which pH will be high? Just general question. It is no need to calculate. I already explained you in the previous slide. If this H plus will be low, what will be the pH? If H plus will be high, what will be the pH? If you know the formula, if you know this formula, this pH equal to negative log hydrogen ion concentration, negative. So what does it mean? Tell me now, which one is the pH is high or which pH is low?
Well,
Without calculating.
Without calculation, because I told you already the formula I have written. Without calculation, you tell me now. Bhai, I already explained this pH value and H plus value. If pH is high, this will be low. If pH is low, this will be high. This is I already told you. If you calculate pH, definitely this hydrogen ion concentration is low, so its pH will be high. If this concentration is high, so pH will be low. And now you calculate it. Okay, I will calculate now. Calculate. Anybody please calculate log minus log and put this value 3.2 times 10 to the power minus 4. And tell me what is the
3.49, teacher.
Okay, now 3.49. Okay, what about another one?
3. It equals 3, teacher.
Huh?
Equals 3.
Right? So this
Yes.
is 3, this is 3.49, right? So which one is high, which one is low?
The high is the
Left one.
the left one, the 3.2.
Yeah, this is high. Yeah, simple pH is high, hydrogen is low. This is hydrogen is low, pH is high. This hydrogen is high, so pH is low. Because that is negative logarithmic. Okay. So now he is telling that calculate the pH of the wine on these two occasions. So pH of this is 3.949, pH of this is 3. Clear?
Clear.
All right. Now one question, one formula I forget to write. Please write down this formula. I forget it. Suppose you have this pH is equal to negative log hydrogen ion concentration. Okay, we can also write, suppose if you want to calculate only hydrogen ion concentrations, you can write here equal to 10 to the power minus pH. Please write down this also formula. So now the pH of the rainwater in certain region of the north in the United States is 4.82. This is pH. Calculate the H plus ion. So simple formula you will put it here. This is H plus concentration. 10 to the power minus pH, 10 to the power minus 4.82. You can solve from calculator. Simple calculation. All right. In sodium hydroxide solution, this is base, right? If base is there and it is written here, calculate the pH. So what formula we will use to calculate the pH? Come on, tell me now. What formula we will use here to calculate the?
We can use the minus log OH.
But this pH, I'm talking about this pH. How you calculate pH? But this is giving only OH here. For pH, we should have H plus, right?
Yes, we divide it first by the constant.
The KW.
Yeah, K constant. Then we use it for we use the result with the minus log.
Sir, I'm talking about if you calculate pH, we should have H plus in the question. But there is no H plus here. So how we calculate pH without H plus?
We find H plus by dividing the OH over the constant.
Yeah, that is one way. Okay. So the first method, as I told you, okay, you are right that Kw equal to the concentration of H plus and concentration of OH minus, right? So this is 1 into 10 to the power minus 14. This one is equal to H plus if you want to calculate. So this divided by 2.9 times 10 to the power minus 4. Now this is H plus you calculated, right? Whatever you get. Then you calculate pH, negative log hydrogen ion concentration. You put this value here. This is one method. Second method is directly OH is giving. So why you are just putting this complication? Direct you calculate POH equal to negative log hydrogen hydroxyl ion concentration. Directly you will use another formula. Okay, when you calculate POH, then this POH you will put into this formula. pH is equal to 14 minus POH. This POH you will put it here, then you calculate pH. So whichever, in both cases you will get the same answer, but both formula can be used. You can use any formula to determine like this. Anything which is not clear, please ask me now.
No, teachers, clear.
Okay, one student can calculate number 1, other student calculate number 2, and tell me the answer please and the method.
Number 1 is 3.4 44 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 12.
Answer or H value? Tell me first concentration of H plus.
This is H plus.
3.44
multiplied by the power of 10 minus 12.
Okay. Then pH value minus log 3.44 10 multiplied by minus 12. So what will be the pH value? How much?
11.4.
11.4. Here, second question, who will tell me please? How much POH is there? Minus log 2.9 times 10 to the power minus 4. How much?
Someone says it's 2.6.
2.6. Exact. 2.6 or more or less? What?
He's just saying 2.6. I believe it's exact.
Minus 4. How much? $3.53. How much you got? Minus log 2.9 times 10 more minus 4. How much you got?
I got 3.5, teacher.
3.53 here.
Yes.
3.53. So now 14 minus 3.53, 10.46. But it should be same. This is why it is 11. Which one is wrong? Both you will get the same thing. 1 divided by 2.9. 34. Plus 4 times. But this 12 is too much, Yahi. 12, how come this is 12? This is minus 4 and now this is minus 14. So this minus 4 become plus, so this become 10. And now 0.344 you have, if you increase this value, the 10 will be decreased. So 10 become 9. How you get minus 12? Other student calculate please.
10.47.
10.47, right?
Yeah.
And same value you are getting here. So both value will be same, and you can use any formula. Yes.
We have another classes to
Yeah.
just take 1 minute or 2 minutes.
Please, you go now. Time is finished now.
Okay.
We will do next time. Okay. I also have another class 9 o'clock. I have 5 minutes only.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Bye bye.
Have a good day.
Same to you.